It has been 2 months since my wife enrolled in medical specialist program, especially in radiology. And I see there are three main differences, the things that has changed in her life before she entered the medical specialist program and after she entered the medical specialist program. Let me reveal them to you. The first difference is that she ran out of money. I don't know why in several videos in YouTube it said that residential doctors also got paid by the hospital. So like they got about 4K amount, 6K amounts, which is a good money for students. Meanwhile, on the other side, my wife also as a residential doctor should pay the university to be a student and also work for the hospital to save patient, to do the whole medical treatment, and also she got nothing from the hospital. I don't know this is the right system or not, but that's how the condition is. In my country, if you are enrolled into a medical specialist program, so you need to pay the tuition fee and also prepare the money for your living expense, for the book, and for also the whole training that you need to follow, and so on. This is a ridiculous system, but this is that how my country works and my country treat their residential doctor. So my wife and me also prepare our account to pay the tuition fee, also for the living expense, because for the next 4 years, my wife will earn zero income for her life. Okay, and it's a great loss really for the 4 years with no income, and also you need to pay the university and also prepare the living expense, and also there is so much additional cost for the book, for the laptop, and you earn nothing. And I think it's fair. That's how the condition in my country, and my wife is also so happy to do this medical specialist education, and also I'm happy to support her. We are preparing our money, and luckily we also got a scholarship. Sometimes I ask my wife, is it a worth way to do the medical specialist program for the next 4 years with no income for your life? If you work for 4 years, maybe you'll earn a big money, right? And you don't need to follow this hard way, follow this tough process, and you can still be a doctor. And my wife said, yes, is it worth? Trust me, sometimes, eventually, this money will be back to us. Okay, so trust me, let's follow this process until the end, until I become a radiologist. The second difference that I saw from my wife after enrolled the medical specialist program is she has no time for anything else but only for the education. The biggest loss during the education period is that it's not about me as a partner and my wife. We don't talk much as often as before he enrolled this medical specialist program. Not that, but my wife faced difficulties to play with our daughter. So it's really hard for them to meet up each other. Like at 5 a.m. when my wife go to the hospital, my daughter still asleep. And when my wife went back to the hospital, like in 8 p.m. or 9 p.m., my daughter is also asleep. Okay, so they don't really communicate a lot during these residential periods. Sometimes in the early morning before my wife go to the hospital, my wife will hug my daughter when she was asleep and then kiss the doctor, and then uh, she said sorry to the doctor. Sorry if I'm not playing with you today. I must go to the hospital. I must pursue my dream. Okay, so pray for me. And she said, I love you. I think it's a sad moment, but also a heartwarming scene. Okay, maybe about 10 years later or 15 years later, we will reminisce this day with a proud soul. The third difference that I saw from my wife after enrolled into medical specialist program is that she started to lose herself. After 2 months, I saw several of her traits were started to change. Like it's hard for her to focus right now, even to do a simple task. Also, it's rarely to see her smiling right now. She doesn't like to smile. And also the last thing is this the important thing, she tends to be an emotional right now. Maybe it's because the residential medical program is an exhausting program. So when she went back home, she is so tired and she just want to relax, and then she just want to rest, and she doesn't care anything about what happened in this house. As a husband, the only thing that I can do is to ask her and also to listen to her story. I ask her what happened in the hospital right now. Do you have something difficult today? And also, do you have something that you want to share to me? And she will flood me with the whole story that has been through in the hospital. Like she got scolded by her senior, and she has to pay this money, and this is an unnecessary, and so on. And I just listen to her, and I hope that when I listen to the story, she will be relaxed and she will feel better and more calm to embrace the next journey. That's the three differences that I saw from my wife after enroll into a medical specialist program. It's been 2 months and these differences make a huge impact for her personality. I hope as the time passed by, she will regain the old self and then she will come back to her original personality. That's it. See you in the next video.